Hello, Andrew Anderson here with 21to21.com, Profit Consultants, and the subject matter today is colors that sell shit. Basically, we're talking about selling more of your shit or more of your product or services. Now, this started off as a tongue-in-cheek exercise, but once I started looking at it, it became a little bit more serious, and I have no problem with mixing pleasure and having fun at the same time, because when that does take place, you have a tendency to learn effortlessly, and you retain it. So let's get started. This all started off from an email from Ryan, which is one of my partners, to my other partner Craig and myself, and we're working on a product that I think is just going to blow away the internet marketing world and just marketing in general. And in the context of the email, we're doing design work. He said, basically, come up with the colors that sell shit. And he was absolutely right in that there are colors that work and colors that don't work, and there are color schemes that can definitely help you sell more of your product or services. And let's not forget, I don't care why you're in the business or what you want to do with it. If you do not sell more of your shit to other people, you will not stay in business. You will not be able to have the lifestyle that you have. You will not be able to do anything. So let's get down to brass tacks. And as Frank Kern says, the infamous internet marketer, he goes, we're in this business to get people to buy more of our shit, man. And he's absolutely right. So I want to talk to you a little bit about that. Basically, in that colors do matter, and the right colors can make a huge difference in your sales. And I just want to go over the 21to21.com logo here briefly for a minute. First off, 21to21.com signifies that we can increase your profits 21% in 21 days. Now, what this does is we start out with the red, and we're going to take your company from the red into the black, and I put green in there to help signify money. Kind of makes sense, eh? So, red, as far as one of the colors, does work. You'll notice that the model there has red lips, and basically this is one of the oldest cosmetics. Lipsticks was, I believe the Egyptians came up with it because they realized that women who are aroused, their blood vessels dilate and their lips become redder, and so therefore women or men were more attracted to them. So they came up with lipstick so that they could be, look attractive to men all the time. So that's where that came from. And also red has a couple other psychological effects in that the old reptilian part of our brain kicks in and says one of two things. Hey, there's arterial blood, which means there's food for us, or hey, there's arterial blood, which means something's going to eat us. So either way, we have a tendency to stop and take notice, and I'm sure the psychologists can come up with more detailed explanations, but those work for me. Now, going back to the green theme, green brings up certain images unbidden by your noodle, and typically, if you ask most people, green signifies money. Now, the kicker is when you do these, or when you use these, let me go back up here. When you use these color tricks in either your website and or in your brochures and whatnot, you don't want to overdo it. But is this going to bring in 3,000 more people to your website or more sales? Maybe not, but the trick is to set them up subconsciously without them realizing it, that they're automatically thinking about money, that when you have a red headline that it stops them in their tracks, because if you cannot get someone's attention, you are not going to get them to buy any of your things that you have for sale, and you won't be able to sell any of your shit. So we want to make sure that we can do that. Now let's go back here. I'm not sure why this popped over, but if you want to attract people that make over $100,000, it's been shown that a nice forest green, a light gray, and an IBM blue worked for them. That's their favorite colors. And also recently, orange buttons seem to be outselling regular buttons, all things considered being equal, than the other buttons, and it can be 5 to 25%, and I think 17% was the number I saw on one website. So just by having an orange buy my shit button, or buy your product or take action button, you can increase your income. And so even if it's only a couple percentage points, then it's something that's worth paying attention to. Now, if you want to sell a lot less of your shit, then here's how to do it. Get a dark background and put light text on it. Ogilvy and even Hopkins in Scientific Advertising, which you can download the free book on our website at 21to21.com, will tell you not to do this. This has been proven time and time again. If you want to ruin your response rate and deplete it by at least 50%, go with light text on a dark background. Now, you can use it sparingly to good effect, but if you have your whole website like this, it will not work. It's been proven time and time again. So stay away from that. Now, here's an example of how to use it sparingly. It may not be the best example, but it does work. They have a dark bar up here, light text. They have a red get your attention portion of it, and but you'll notice that most of the text is dark text on a light background, so that does indeed work. Now, what you need to do is make sure you find the colors that work for you and your audience, not just the ones that you like, and it can make a huge difference in your sales. And I will go into more details on this at a later video and pull out some more of the scientific studies that are done on this to kind of help you get rolling. But definitely keep this in the back of your mind. Start thinking about how you're using colors, and it can make a big difference to your bottom line. So anyway, Andrew Anderson signing off. Hope you have a profitable year, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.